Hey everyone, welcome back to Cyndi Podcast. If you are new here, my name is Cyndi. You know, I care about my viewers and want you to enjoy the best that life has to offer. I'm very aware of the difficulties that many individuals, especially those with mental health issues, face today. It is my sincere desire to ensure you that you are not alone in your struggles. And when you subscribe to my channel, then you can be sure that I will be coming with videos that are going to make your life much at ease. The most crucial step that anyone has to take on this journey of obtaining mental health is a positive mindset. Having a positive frame of mind has been demonstrated to reduce stress and improve your mental and physical health. Now, if you are approaching everything in life with such a negative perspective, then believe me when I say you're just setting yourself up for more distress. Everyone needs that spark of positivity in their life, and this channel aims to rekindle that spark. The majority of my video will concentrate on how to get into that healthy mentality, positive mindset, and personal growth. It will also function as a guide for you in the midst of your daily obstacles and difficulties. Every journey towards personal growth starts with a single baby step. However, each person must decide for themselves whether or not to take that step. It is up to you to drive the change in your life, and I want to achieve that by inspiring and educating you on how to do it effectively. Also, you must also be your own motivator. So, before I begin the video, make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notifications of all my upcoming videos. Now, let's discuss today's video. Everyone has been unappreciated at some point in their life, and it is one of the most horrible feelings to experience. When you feel unappreciated, it may have negative impact on your mental health, also your emotional state. It is demoralizing when people don't appreciate the work you put in for them. You might question whether the things you do for others are really worth your time and energy. It may be simpler to distance yourself from them and cease attempting to help. As time passes and you do not address your emotions, what began as an irritation might evolve into something much more devastating, because your feelings will turn into resentment, sadness, or rage. The moment you begin to feel this way, it becomes more difficult to maintain a positive relationship with such individuals. It might be a family member, a friend, a significant other, someone you work with, or even your boss. After all the time and effort you invest in a certain person, it is frustrating when they do not reciprocate. I am sure you have a memory of something that happened to you in the past. For that reason, it is time to deal with these feelings and move on. From my experience, I have learned that people will only treat you badly if you let them. However, to get the recognition you deserve, you must first learn to value yourself. There are certain individuals in your life that are unworthy of your time and attention, and I'll teach you how to prevent that today. A thoughtful individual is often overlooked and taken for granted. Giving is not a terrible thing, but when you get nothing in return, it is unjust to you. A sense of despair might arise if you allow someone else to take advantage of your kindness and promote the mistaken assumption that you do not deserve respect. The vast majority of individuals are naturally friendly and kind. People may easily take advantage of them because of this. You should be pleased with yourself for being kind and sensitive, but to be genuinely happy and content, you must treat yourself with the same respect that you show others. You must always first appreciate yourself. Only in this way you will be able to attract the right type of individuals to surround yourself with. So someone does not enjoy your presence, make them appreciate your absence. The unspoken rule when it comes to one's own well-being is, if you don't feel good about it, don't do it. It is not a crime to be kind, but being kind to wrong people may cause you a great deal of heartache and regret. And that's something you should avoid at all costs. As with anything in life, there will be good times and awful times. Knowing that your efforts are going unnoticed is painful. It is time to put an end to your tendency to be too forgiving and indulgent towards others. Do not allow yourself to be taken advantage of by someone who just has their own interests at heart. When a relationship is unhealthy, you should take swift action. Also, if you notice red flags, don't disregard it. Don't disregard it. We should not spend our time and energy on folks who do not know how to respect our time and, most importantly, your kindness. If someone genuinely cares about you, they will cherish every minute spent with you. Instead, relying on the people in your life to make you happy, focus on yourself. After some time, you will come to see cutting individuals out of your life is a normal occurrence, not something to be ashamed of. Nothing is more important than your mental and physical health, and anybody who tell you otherwise should be cut out of your life completely. Try to look at the bright side of things. Nothing in life is perfect. Unfortunately, it's the reality of life. Keep in mind the fact that someone did not appreciate your efforts should not bother you. Someone disrespectful attitude must be called out. Therefore, you should not be hesitant to do so. Let go of any friendship that you have with those who believe they are justified in their action. Self-centered individuals sometimes do not recognize how significant a person is until they're no longer there. In certain cases, people are unable to see the value of their own possessions. Their eyes are drawn to what others have. It is easy to take someone for granted when they are too busy focusing on themselves and notice and appreciate your presence. You owe them nothing more to be absent from the situation. You should only associate with those who can maintain a level of mutual respect. After all, people who are unable to perceive their own worth have not learned how to appreciate it. Treating people politely and doing good deeds for others is one method to show compassion. The first can be done by anybody as long as they are willing to dedicate their time and efforts and do not exceed your boundaries. You may be kind to other people, but But you can also be picky about what you want to do for them and not do for them. Stop trying to meet the needs of those who do not appreciate your endurance. Choose your generosity carefully. Since not everyone merits your time and energy, it is easy to get caught up in thinking about how others may respond. If they do not get what they want, we will lose our sight. We will lose our sight in our own feelings. Repeatedly putting yourself in a position of making other people happy, you become more dependent on them, which may lead to a downward spiral of your own happiness. As long as you are able to be fair, reasonable, considerate, we are not accountable for other people's feelings. Even if they do not like it, you have the rights to turn them down. They will learn to treat you with more respect and consideration. Always keep in mind that there is nothing wrong with saying no, especially when it comes to your own self-respect and well-being. Self-love is the greatest gift you can give yourself. When you can walk in self-love, you will feel more fulfilling in your own skin. Many individuals who struggle with self-love look for external validation and recognition to feel better about themselves. It is important, though, that you accept yourself as you are, with all your faults and imperfections included. For example, the rule of supply and demand regulates the economy. The more plentiful something is, the less valuable it becomes. Essentially, it is the same thing. When dealing with ungrateful individuals, the more you give them, the less they appreciate what you have to offer. Regardless of what people say, hold your ground. And remember, you are the only one who can decide whether to be polite or not. Make sure you do not give up too much control. It is not like you are losing anything by refusing to cater to their every desire. Toxic people will no longer be in your life, and the connection you build now will be built on reciprocal give and take, making you happy. It is difficult to maintain a positive sense of self-worth and self-confidence while you are feeling unappreciated. You tend to isolate yourself from others and avoid social engagement. You are not the one who is miserable. It is the other way around. Make a conscious effort to shake this negative mentality and walk in confidence instead. You are better than this, and anyone who says otherwise does not know what they're talking about. Do not be afraid to express yourself. The best way to do this is to keep your chin up. Do not lose faith in your ability. Keep your feet on the ground. That is a proper perspective to have on life. Be positive that extraordinary things will occur, but keep in mind that bad things are also part of life. It is horrible to feel unappreciated. Trust me. I know the feeling. It is something that nobody should be subject to. However, as I mentioned before, life occurs, and nothing can stop individuals from doing what they want to do. There is no limit what you can expect from individuals, and their lack of appreciation for others is simply the tip of the iceberg. In certain cases, it is useful to convey how you feel. Embrace your individuality and do not hold back. When others know how important it is to you, they may more than likely demonstrate it to you. It is possible, though, that they will claim that they have already shown their gratitude and make a lighthearted jest about it. Observe the fact that some individuals make light of their moods by joking about it. The discomfort people experience may reflect on their own self-esteem rather than yours. Believe me, it is an incredible feeling to call out those who have taken advantage of you and treated you unfairly. The experience in itself is so liberating that you will be grateful to yourself for it. Now, this does not mean that you act rudely with that individual. Be civil and make that person listen to your concern about their attitude and behavior. Nothing is achieved if you keep your feelings and emotions inside. And do not worry about what other people might have to say. People love to pick the faults in others, but forget about themselves and try to be the best version of yourself. I hope this podcast have given you the drive you need to overcome whatever obstacle you may be facing. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video.